Good afternoon from a snowy field in Maine. Today we're going to be bringing you something that I haven't actually looked through myself. Just came in, something we want to get listed. It's volume 34 of Street and Smith's New York Weekly. It's supposedly the whole volume, but it's starting off at number 8. Oh, that's why, okay. Earlier in Street and Smith's, when they did these volumes, they strictly started it from the beginning of the year. It didn't start with a comparison of how the numbers came throughout the year. That's why it started off with number 8, but it actually is January 6th, 1879. And we're liable to see some Nick Carter through this, I think. Probably some Buffalo Bill. Got some inclement weather here in Maine, so I thought I'd go ahead and do this up. As I said, January 8th, 1879. We're going to go through it. It's going to be available at probably at our eBay site, OTR Imagination Radio. Also at our website, www.imaginationradio.com. Any questions on it, you can email us at imaginationradio@hotmail.com. Captain Harry Pomeroy, the Hawks and the Sounds, Hamilton Myers, the Great Mogul, Throne of Hearts by Bertha Gray. Legacy of Hate by, a favorite author. And Guilty and Guilt by by Vivian Myers. Here's it's the beginning, at the very beginning of, I believe it's like a comic strip type thing. It's something, here's an 1879, comics really don't start to hit until early 1900s, somewhat in the late 1800s, but it's a running story with a running illustrations. We're going to go through it by page. I realize you can't really see the left page too much. If there's something in particular there that I think will be of interest to a person, I'll bring it over. January 20th, 1879. Got a little bit of flicker in there. You can always stop the video, take a closer look, use your magnification if you need to. Northern Heart, Southern Homes. Occasionally I get a comment that we're going too quickly through them. Remember, we can only put these up for, I think it's 27 minutes now on YouTube, so short of going halfway through and stopping and then starting another one. What as I said, you can stop it. Change your view if you need to. John F. Cohen. The Avenger in a Humble Life. Shoemaker of... Okay, I'll go with Toulouse. Grab all the pages at once. I did. Walter Fenton, Detective's Oath. I've seen this caricature in a different story, but you will occasionally see that. Let's see, how old is this book? 120 pages, 120, no, that's not good, let's see, 2016, 116 plus 11, 127 years old. As I said, I haven't gone through this one yet, so I honestly, since there's no rendering of what New York Weekly has for each date, I got no idea what we're going to run in here for. September 1878 was the first Nick Carter, so I had thought that maybe they backed it up. Oh, here we go. Bryce Brigg Hyming. Fool of the Fans. Some age spotting there. Oh, Bertha Clay. The Mad Love by Bertha Clay. Well, what do we have here? Signed by Abraham Lincoln? No, probably not. Just an old ad. Old ad from a newspaper. Somebody stuck in there for some reason. The Actor's Secret of Harry Montague's Love by one of the compeers. Marvelous headache cure. Opium. Also does headaches, neuralgia, toothaches, and rheumatism. Yeah, I would think opium would probably do that for you and a bunch of others. Justin R. Taylor. 7 Picked Men. Whoop. Split page. Oop, another split page. The White Terror. Lendor B. Richardson. Let's read a little bit about the White Terror. Is that about drugs? Speaking of opium. Read it more. Richelieu, the conspirator that was in the Three Musketeers. Richelieu. Harry Castleman, the runaway. Actually, somebody's name. Guy, the runaway. Dorian's Ransom. Anymore. Cousin May Carlton. Scenery's good. Illustration. Oh, it's a stain. Oh, okay. Ned Buntline. Terrible Dread. The Juanita Scouts. 10 Juanita Scouts. Ned Buntline, always very collectible. I've actually had that issue before. A single. Bully of the Village, Horatio Algers. Another cover for Horatio Algers. Another Horatio Algers cover. Algers, excuse me. We'll get down here. Kicking the swear out of him. By who? George Durgan. Sorry, George. And interesting, the only time we saw that strip was the first issue. Amber the Adopted by Mrs. Harriet Lewis. Amber the Adopted, Mrs. Harriet Lewis. Still on the Ned Buntline story. Oh, there you go. Who's that? Peter Pad? What do we got here? Thaddeus Worth. Called Adrift by S.R. Kenner. Oh, Josh Billings is starting in there. Let's see if I can get a good scan of that. Hard to do when it's in a bound volume. Churchyard Patrol by George Shelton and Bertha Allen. Actually, I'm going to guess that's written by Bertha Allen. Huh. Nick Buntline's still running this story. I thought by now it would have ended. Now, each issue will have our dealer stamp in it. On the obscuring back page, we try not to put it someplace like this. I'm sorry, not like that. Probably in some place like this. This is just ads for sale, things for sale. Things that if I could buy now, I would. Especially at the price they're offering for. A Better Life, a realist story of today by J.H. Conley. I'm going to guess she threw herself off the boat, maybe? I don't think it's that bad. Still, oh, a long story. That's, oh, there it is. The end. last issue of the Ned Buntline story. Nice. Detective's Clue, The Tragedy of Elm Street. Nice litho with the hooded figure and knife drawn. Indian Detective. We have had either this volume before or a large shot of this year, because that picture I do remember very well. Justin R. Taylor. That particular scene just seemed to be striking to me. The Indian Detective, a human sleuth hound. So why has he got the dog? Indian Detective. Use the dog now. Better Life. Oh, double front page. Detective's Clue and the Churchyard Patrol. Ah, here we go. What's the storyline? Francis Smith, Fireman Jones. Again, so we got the comic strip type features. Duncan McGregor, From Deep to Deep. Wow. Ocean Detective, Robert Richard Storms. Good skeleton. Very depictive. Unless I'm wrong, he either has her address or it might be getting frisky, who knows. Does have some age staining in through here. Ocean Detective. His other wife, Rose Ashley. Wow, we're down to 4 minutes. On his Triumph and his other wife. Tom and Jerry, Tony Pastor, Double Detective. There's another issue I've seen before. Remember, there's another really good issue. Jerry again. Not the cat in the mouth. Tom and Jerry, a bunch of rats. They must be down in the sewer of New York. Get down to the 3-minute mark here. Brownie's Triumph. Tom and Jerry again. And the end last page has, oh, what is this? Well, last has page that, but it's not a complete. Well, as I said, Imagination Radio, hotmail.com. Any questions? Thanks for watching.